Salif and his friends cautiously make their way back to their hideout in Morocco's hills near the Spanish enclave of Ceuta. They say the police could show up at any moment and dismantle it. Each of them has traveled thousands of kilometers to come here. Now it's a few hundred meters to reach European territory on the other side of the Ceuta border fence. This young man from Guinea shows us deep cuts he says he suffered during his attempts to scale the border fence.
My father is dead, my mother has nothing, not even enough to eat. I'm the oldest son, and I'm going to try to do something to help her. That's why I set out.
It's been 2 years since they left Guinea, and now they're stuck here, among an estimated 50,000 people waiting in Morocco to cross into Europe. Salif has been looking for his chance for about half a year now, living on almost nothing. The fence is his last obstacle.
I
have many friends who've made it to Europe. Many of them jumped the border just recently. We trust in God that one day we'll make it too.
Ceuta built its border fence to stop them. Running 8 kilometers, it's topped with razor wire. This and the border around Spain's other enclave Melilla are the European Union's only land borders with Africa. On the other side of it, Alfonso Cruzado of the Spanish Guardia Civil has to patrol this border. He's not always successful. In late July, around 600 migrants stormed the fence. The police were helpless against them and reported more violence than ever from the refugees, who attacked with homemade flamethrowers, quicklime and grappling hooks.
They were very well organized and prepared. Even worse, they were so violent that we couldn't even reach the fence itself. They threw acid at us and put all their efforts into keeping us from patching up the holes they'd cut in the fence.
They yelled "Bossa, Bossa" or victory. After so many years, they had reached their destination. The transit camp in Ceuta is overcrowded. Migrants have to stay here for a year before they can move on to the Spanish mainland. Hardly any of them apply for asylum. Their chances of getting it are next to none. The town of just 80,000 is struggling to cope with the added burden. A city councillor accuses Spain of leaving them to deal with the problem on their own.
They have to respect the borders. We can't have the migrants attacking our fence. And we don't have the capacity to take in everyone. That would be impossible.
Thorough checks at Ceuta's border crossing are the norm. So are the hours of waiting. 20,000 people enter and exit every day. Many Moroccans live from the trade with this autonomous Spanish town. Watching the border is a Herculean task for Alfonso Cruzado and the Guardia Civil. About 600 staff are always on duty. They use video cameras to monitor the fence's various sections, as well as the sea in the Strait of Gibraltar. The team has reached their limits.
It's no simple thing to hold off huge crowds of people. The Moroccan authorities and ours need a very good working relationship. Usually, if both sides coordinate their efforts and things go smoothly, we achieve our objectives.
The young men in the hills of Morocco have also realized their strength in numbers. Salif and his friends are planning their next attempt. Now they also want to escape the brutality of the Moroccan police. They get their food from a nearby garbage dump, a soft drink, a cucumber, a moldy potato. Life here is unbearable.
Morocco is teeming with cops. All my friends who left Guinea with me have made it as far as Ceuta. Why should I stay in Morocco? I'll stay until I eventually get in, God willing.
It can be hard to distinguish courage from desperation. For Salif and his friends, it's Europe or bust.